You'll feel good about eating sweets when you hear what's in these Superfood Truffles. Oh, those look good there. Here with this recipe and a preview of a big event this weekend is Chef Jess Rice, one of Nashville's best-known vegan chefs. Good to have you with us today so we can eat these and feel good about them.
Yes, you don't have to feel any guilt about eating these truffles. They are full with all of the good stuff that all of the hashtags are involved in these truffles.
All right, well, go ahead and get us started here.
Sure. So, plant-based foods, usually you have dairy involved when you're making truffles and things like that.
Right.
But for us, vegetarians, vegans, you can use substances from plants that have that natural fat. So we use a lot of cashew.
Okay.
These truffles are cashew, cacao, and coconut based.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to just do kind of a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of fat, and you get this really great flavor balancing that happens. That's a lot like a regular truffle.
All right, so what you're using for sweetener then?
Yes, I'm using half and half maple and agave. So I like to cut agave with a little bit of maple because otherwise it's a little bit too sweet for me.
Okay, yeah.
And I like to make the toppings kind of stand out. So I'm cutting it in half, maple and agave, and I'm using a little bit of organic vanilla extract.
Mm-hmm.
And I also like to use a little bit of almond extract. I think it just kind of gives it like a really nice, light flavor.
Okay, alrighty. So you get all of that there and mix it in?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then I add a little bit of water to kind of get the blades going. And what I do is I always stream in my oil at the end. So I already had some coconut butter instead of coconut oil. It's different. And cacao butter going.
Okay.
So let's see. This is always the tricky part.
All right, so for TV time, you've gotten it all like you want it, and then it comes out like this?
And then it comes out like this. So what you do is you're going to take your blended mix and you're going to set it in the freezer. And then once you have it set in the freezer, you're going to use your little melon baller or spoon, whatever you want, depending on what size truffle you'd like, and you're gonna spoon it out.
All right, so as you're scooping that out, tell me about a big event this weekend. You got Veg-Fest coming up.
Yes, so I look forward to Veg-Fest every year, partially for selfish reasons, because I get to go around and eat amazing food and see all these great local vendors. But Veg-Fest is in its third year, so I was actually there for the first Veg-Fest event. The keynote speaker used to be at Vanderbilt, and we outgrew it in the first year. So now it's at the fairgrounds. But you can go see people that are doing like vegan leather.
So lots of cool things that will go on this weekend, and that's what everything looks like when it's all said and done. You've got a variety of different toppings that you can use. Now you can get all the details about the event this weekend at NashvilleVegFest.com. And again, it's at the fairgrounds this weekend. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.